talking about cost of governance, yes. You have spoken, robustly about the retirement benefits of police officers. I saw your tweet yesterday where you talked about the fact that it is unacceptable that these people have served 35 years and their, gratuity is about 1.5 million naira. I'd love for you to talk more about that. And
that's less than $1,000.
Yes,
it's less than $1,000.
And it's dear to my heart because obviously I'm a daughter of a police officer, retired police commissioner.
What is also interesting is that I actually don't like police.
Oh, really?
Yes. From my university days, I have injuries all over my body. My broken nose was carried out by police in 2021. But having said that, I think it's unconscionable. I was actually a police officer who stopped me 3 days ago in Lagos, and I thought he wanted to shake me down. When I lowered my glass, he said, "Oh, Mr. Sowore, I have something to tell you. Do you know that we are being paid 1.5 million naira gratuity?" And I said, that must be some very gratuitous insult of a gratuity. That was what I replied, and I started tweeting right from there. It's very interesting that most people didn't know this. And it's also kind of interesting that the police in this country will protect with their life the people who are underpaying them in the ways that they've said. But you look at, as I mentioned, an average senator is taking home 50 million naira a month. It would take a police officer, do you know how many gratuities of police officers with 1 month's salary of a senator? But you then go back to governors who serve sometimes 4 years in office. And then they have all these allowances and gratuities. You can't even finish counting them. The one in Lagos, Tinubu started it. You have to build him a house in Lagos and in Abuja. You have to build, in fact, the house in Lagos is so luxurious. He was staying there before he moved to Sowore. The house Lagos built for him. He's entitled to change of car every 2 years. He's entitled to police DSS. Is entitled to 100 million naira medical if he goes to medicals in Nigeria. If he goes abroad, the state is responsible for the forex payment for his medicals. All of this is close to several billions of naira just to take care of a retired governor who probably already also stole more than enough from contracts and several other things, security votes. And then the policeman who is protecting him after 35 years, an ASP takes home 1.5 million naira, which is less than $1,000 after 35 years. How does he survive? That was what provoked that. And it's very interesting that it became a major conversation on social media. I was surprised by that people were talking about it, even though a lot of people who are even talking about it are the people who fought for the police during NSAS. Yeah. And the police were the ones who also shot at them during NSAS. Like I said, I don't know how many people get beaten up by the police or roughened up by people like me. But in my conscience, I just couldn't take it. That our own police. And now it speaks for all the civil servants, by the way. Teachers are also facing the same thing. Doctors, everybody who is a civil servant who works with the federal government takes home nothing. But a few of them who are at this highest position take up everything with them. And I think this is also an urgent matter that should be addressed immediately. Immediately. I'm willing to lead the police on a protest, but they said they don't have a right to protest. But I think it's our time they start thinking. This one has to do with their survival.
Absolutely.